right after the meeting.
Yeah, you'll need to.
Does he have to come in tomorrow too for the closing?
We could do it.
I do.
We could do it all today.
I could do it all today.
We got everything. They don't need original signatures, so they're good.
So crazy.
Okay, you're live.
Listen, Mary. Talking about this.
I got us a minute early. Is that true? And Bonnie's presenting for us. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Say yes into the microphone. Okay, we're live.
We like your office, Jeff.
We're live.
Thank you. I spend a lot of time in this office, more than I'd like. Commissioners, welcome and a call to order this special meeting of the Board of County Commissioners on this 29th of December. And thank you all for being here. We do have a quorum present, 3 commissioners in chambers and 2 commissioners online, including myself via Zoom. So thanks for joining us today. If you would join me in the Pledge of Allegiance and then a moment of silence, we appreciate that. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Commissioners, we are here today to consider a resolution 22-12-CL-01, which is a budget amendment to the Sweetwater County budget. And we have Ms. Bonnie Berry with us today to tell us about this resolution and amendment. Bonnie?
Good morning, Chairman and Commissioners. As Chairman said, we do have Resolution 22-12-CL-01, which is a Sweetwater County budget amendment. This budget amendment increases the expenditures in the general fund in the capital projects and equipment over 10,000 budget in the amount of $3,700,000, and it decreases the general county reserves, general reserve, in the amount of $3,700,000. As this is a budget amendment, we will need to open this up to the public before it can be voted on by you. Are there any questions before that is done?
Questions for Ms. Berry? Well, then let us open this up for any public comments. A public comment period is now open. Gene, you look like the only public there.
I don't have anything to say.
Anything online, Cindy?
I'm checking.
Thank you. Any luck, Cindy?
There is no public comment online.
Thank you. Then we will close the public hearing. And just for clarification and transparency, as we like to say, this resolution for the capital project is to facilitate the purchase of the night oil buildings, previous night oil buildings on Laos Drive, just to make sure that that's clear. So with that, commissioners, what is your pleasure regarding resolution 22-12-CL-01?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Wendling,
yeah, I'll make a motion that we approve resolution 22-12-CL-01, which is budget amendment for capital projects and equipment totaling $3,700,000. And that money will come out of our reserves.
thank you. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Mr. Chairman, I would second that motion.
Thank you, Commissioner Tillman. Any further discussion?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Wendling.
yeah, just so people understand, you started out on transparency, which is very notable that this is to move towards the night building to be purchased for Road and Bridge. So that gives us an opportunity to consolidate the county road and bridge department. That would include maintenance, which sits on the corner of Blair Town Road and the Belt Loop. That also include the maintenance shop in Green River, as well as the maintenance shop on Blair Town Road, for all of them to come together and be located out there within that facility that we're purchasing. And then that, of course, as usual, creates some surplus property that our future commissioners will have to hopefully can find some dollars for or move on. But the main thing is for people to understand, as much as the start of this money comes out of reserves, as the ARPA dollars are being used for this, there are some accounting maneuvers that will take place that are supported through the audit that will cause for ARPA money to be used somewhere in the regular budget dealing with wages and that type of thing. And then as that is replaced, that money that's out of those accounts will go back into reserves. So it's just a matter of accounting maneuvers that will come out of our grants department with Ms. Marshall, our grants manager, as well as our clerk's office with our accountant, Ms. Bonnie Berry. So again, this is all ARPA money in the long run that is being invested, as was asked by the funding agencies at the federal and state level, that these dollars be invested in long-term investments for the people of the county. And that's what this is attempting to do, is using those ARPA dollars, and therefore the county would not need to look towards our local taxpayers to fund these types of projects. So the ARPA money will cover it. As the ARPA money too has been earmarked for not only the remodel of this building, but also, if we remember correctly, that ARPA dollars goes back to the commitment we made to the hospital for the entrance of the medical office building and the add-on for the lab. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. That's all I have to say.
Thank you. No, that's great. Great description, and a reminder that these federal dollars, this will be a great investment. And while not directly federal dollars, it is being facilitated through the payroll and freeing up money there, and other ways that we can use dollars from our reserves to help compensate. So that's great. Thank you. Other comments?
Mr. Chairman, I think,
Commissioner Lloyd.
yeah, I think Commissioner Wendling covered it well. I do think one thing I would like to add that I think, and that's a great thing about this project, is as we consolidate and create efficiencies, we will eventually see significant savings in this move for the county and for the taxpayers through the consolidation of moving what's really multiple shops in multiple towns and different areas into one location. We'll be able to downsize some equipment needs. One simple example is we have multiple forklifts in multiple different spots. Once we get this building done, we'll need one forklift. Like, so you'll see efficiencies and savings throughout time. And also it creates some greater efficiencies within our workforce of having them in the same house and being able to have great communication to provide better services to the community. So I want people to know that even though this is a large purchase, and I think, like I said, Commissioner Wendling, I think hit it really well of how we're able to use some of our ARPA and our COVID type money to do this project. We will be able to create long-term savings in making this move. And I think that's an important thing to understand and know moving forward in this move. And I just want to thank John and Jean in the process of this, because there's been a lot of work and diligence. I know it's the 29th of January and it looks like of December, and it looks like it might be a going away present from a couple of commissioners that happened last second, but this thing's been in the works for a point in time. And I want people to know this has been a project we've really had conversation about and to make sure it was the right move. So I do commend you guys for your help and the commission for their work on this. So that is my last comment.
Thank you, Commissioner Lloyd. And I can tag on to that. The one thing that's also been mentioned to us is safety as well, that this will improve safety as well as the efficiencies and dollars and things. So all of those are excellent things that we like to see. So any further comment?
Mr. Chairman, yes, we are excited to get this building for the county, but I would like to ask Ms. Berry if there is any closing comment she needs to make for audit purposes, clarifying exactly how we're using the money, or if you think it's covered okay.
Just to be clear, this is not coming out of ARPA funding. This is not coming out of any federal funding. This is coming out of the reserves. So I do want to make that clear that this is not coming out of any federal funding at all.
Point of order.
Building.
May come out of reserves right now, but as things are moved around and ARPA money is moved into the budget to cover other things, and that carryover money will go back into reserves. So somewhat it is related to ARPA. Thank you.
That's all I had to say.
Doc, I just want to make it clear for the audit trail that it's
Thank you.
not ARPA money. Yes, thank you.
Any further comments? Then with a motion and a second, all those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Our resolution and budget amendment passes. So thank you. Any further work to come before this commission? I don't know of any. Then I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I shall move.
And a second,
Second.
all those in favor say aye.
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 Doesn't sound like any opposed. So
Hold on, wait a minute.
Hold on
Yep. Yeah, the county voucher has to be approved. Which is part of that. Commissioner Smith?
okay. So we need to approve a voucher as well.
Yeah, for
Oh, okay. The one, okay. Generally, we'd see that online in an email, but we will do it in this meeting that has almost been adjourned. Call this meeting back to order then. And I do not have a copy of that voucher. Mr. Legursky, what do you have for us?
I could present it.
Gene has it.
Thank
We
you.
just got the closing documents this morning. So the voucher was redone. So we have the purchase price on the building at $3.7 million. And then we also have another $622.98 that will come out of the maintenance facility budget for various closing documents, recording fees and stuff like that. So the total voucher for this you'll need to approve is $3,700,622.98.
Excellent. Questions for Mr. Legursky, commissioners? Then what is your pleasure regarding this voucher?
Mr. Chairman,
Commissioner Wendling,
I'll move that we approve the voucher of $3,700,622.98.
thank you. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I would second that.
Further discussion? Seeing none, then all those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Excellent. Now, is there any other business to come
No.
before this commission?
Closing documents will be signed today, so we don't have to have a
Yep.
special.
We won't have to have a special meeting.
No.
They can be closed by the chairman today or tomorrow.
Okay.
Did you hear that, Jeff?
Yep. I will be by shortly. Thought I'd be there already, so I apologize for that.
No.
Uh,
fine.
Then I would entertain another motion. I will entertain another motion to adjourn this meeting then.
So moved.
And a second,
Second.
all those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Excellent. Thank you, commissioners. I think this is a wonderful move that has been a long time coming. So thanks for the great work to the staff as well, and Gene and John, Bonnie, Christina, everybody around. So much appreciated. And with that, I'll drop off this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Mr. Chairman. Happy